So Breaking Bad's one of the best shows on television, right? I mean, everybody agrees on that. Never a narrative misstep, always great casting and color stuff. So the show ends, and what does everybody start talking about? Lost. The finale airs, and then everybody starts tweeting at Damon Lindelof saying, ha 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 ha, that's how you end a show. Part of it is the craning shots at the end that invites visual comparison. There's also the fact that both shows are the only cable network shows that I know of that chose to end. But why Lost? Why not Battlestar Galactica? By all accounts, that show's ending is far more universally reviled. You know, it's easy to forget, but in 2004, everybody hated broadcast television. HBO had their shit together, but cable didn't. I mean, I remember a lot of people were just thinking that Survivor was all that there was, and there was nothing worth watching on television, and that was it. That there would never be anything good on TV, and that you had to go to the movies or you had to go to a subscription network to get anything good. I mean, every once in a while you had sort of big multi-weekend event shows that were miniseries that sometimes aired, but they were more like, oh look, it's 10.5, there's an earthquake, everybody's gonna die, what's gonna happen, who knows? Lost had the energy of a multi-part miniseries, but kept that energy up over a whole first season. It won tons of awards and everybody loved it. It was unlike anything that anybody had ever seen before. It asked questions in each episode and dove you deeper into its mythology, and if you missed an episode, you were kind of screwed, which went against the entire philosophy of broadcast television at the time. Even shows that had ongoing stories, like many did, you had to be able to broadcast any episode out of order so that a viewer could watch it out of context and still get it. Lost doesn't have that. And that's part of what changed the game so radically. Now, there were a lot of shows that came after Lost that had the same kind of ideas. Flash Forward is one of them, but it got canceled after a single season. The reason why Lost was the first of its kind, and even though its viewership fell off dramatically, it was still an immensely influential and powerful show. It did things narratively that no show has attempted since. Lost is an imperfect show, but it is very entertaining and it is extraordinarily unique. Breaking Bad is the same way. It has its own individual flaws, certainly not as many as Lost. There's plenty of room in the world for multiple great shows, and you don't have to destroy one to canonize the other. So why do people talk about Lost when they talk about Breaking Bad? Because Lost is important. Everybody knows it. We wouldn't have the television atmosphere we have without Lost. And the most disturbing part of it is that a lot of the people who seem to criticize Lost the most are the people who haven't actually watched the show. It seems weird to me that you would criticize a strange thing happening at the beginning of a book when you haven't read the end of the book where they answer the question that they asked. If you don't like a thing, that's fine. It's fine to not like things. I don't like plenty of things. I didn't like Skyward Sword. A lot of people loved it, and I think they're crazy. Whatever floats your boat. But you don't have to tear down another thing to make yourself feel better. It's okay for Breaking Bad to be amazing and for Lost to be less amazing. It's fine. Damon Lindelof worked hard, and he pulled off some amazing stuff with that show, along with everybody else who was involved. Vince Gilligan did a bunch of amazing things with Breaking Bad. Stop tearing shit down to make yourself feel more important. Just be happy that we have things that are awesome that we can enjoy. Jesus.
Shmee, bring me Peter Pan.